2 minutes of Torah. The shir is entitled, One Reason for People Missing the Mark Yom Ha'atzmaut, Their Ignorance in Tanach. There's many reasons why we have such a debate over Medinat Yisrael. Is it a bracha? Is it geula? Is it just parv? Is it the work of the evil Satan? As the Satmar Rebbe maintained, the Sitra Acher. There's many reasons why we have such a debate. As we mentioned many times, a halachic argument over specific new phenomena, a Shabbos elevator, kashering plastic. It's a specific local argument the poskim could debate. When you have historical developments, one group thinks this is a heralding a new great era, and another group, and I'm talking about within the Orthodox world, heralds that this is just a disaster. Chadash Asar min Torah, you're changing the Torah around. So there's a lot of variables involved, how to look at a historical event. I think one variable might be the world's ignorance of Tanach. You have people at Talmidei Chachamim who know Gemara as well, Shas, and really don't know Tanach. And I think if one would study Tanach and see pasuk after pasuk after pasuk, talks about kibbutz galiot, the land returning to its original fertility and more, and the people return, the Jews returning home, and then when the Jews return home, the land becomes fertile again. With so many psukim, it's in front of our eyes. But sometimes I ask people, do you see the fulfillment of all the prophecies? And they say, what prophecies? I have no idea what I'm talking about. And to say, well, we don't paskin just from the psukim themselves. We always need the Torah Shabbat, the oral law. That is true when the oral law changes the simple meaning of a pasuk. The pasuk says eye for an eye. The oral law says no, it doesn't mean that. That's not halacha. That's fine. But the oral law doesn't say that the prophecies regarding and gathering the exiles are not literal. The oral law doesn't say that when the land returns to its fertility, it's not literal. These are literal psukim. Let's just take a look at some of them. A pasuk from Yechezkel: "V'lakachti etchem min ha'amim hagoyim v'kibatz etchem mikol ha'aratzot." I will take you from the nations. I will gather you home. V'veitechem l'admatechem. I'll bring you to your adamah, to your land. Yishayahu uvanu vatim. You will build buildings, houses. V'yashavu v'natu kramim v'achlu priyam. You're going to eat, drink. You're going to eat from the produce of the field that you produce. Yirmiyahu otiti kramim bareshimon. You're going to still go ahead and plant. Soon you're going to plant. Soon, maybe thousands of years, it's going to happen that you're going to plant vineyards. Tachat ashah shmama, instead of the desolation that has ruled. Amos, v'shavti shvuta mi Yisrael. I'm going to return the Jews home. Pasuk after pasuk after pasuk. I'm wondering if more of the Torah world, the Yeshivish world, Hasidish world, are more familiar with these psukim. I wonder, at least some of them might say, whoa, there seems to be some connection between these psukim spread throughout Tanakh and including the Chumash, where it says in Devarim, in the Tzavim Vayelach, V'shav v'kibetzcha mikol ha'amim, Hashem will gather you, and I'll gather you from all around the world and bring you home. I'm wondering if people knew these psukim. It's not a pasuk, an obscure pasuk found in one place, hidden in the middle of Tehillim. It's all over Tanakh. I wonder if people go ahead and realize some connection between the psukim and this reality. And it's so glorious, and it's so beautiful to watch the prophecies unfold in front of my eyes. I hope and pray that Klal Yisrael becomes more familiar with Tanakh for the sake of becoming more familiar with our Holy Torah, and also for the sake of seeing that what's going on in front of our eyes is not some event that just feels good to some of us. It is a fulfillment of the prophecies from thousands of years ago happening in front of our eyes every day and every minute. Shalom.